Hi, I'm Steve. I'm the CEO and founder of Roma Batteries, and in this video I'm going to show you what's inside a Roma 460 Smart 4 battery, what makes it the most advanced lithium leisure battery on the market right now. Our Smart 4 range is our fourth generation of lithium LiFePro 4 leisure batteries designed for campervans, motorhomes and boats. This new model brings several key upgrades over the previous Smart 3 series, including a completely new battery management system, 20% higher power output, improved active balancing, Victron GX integration, and a completely new smartphone app. In this video, we'll showcase the new features of the Smart 4 range, and we'll also demonstrate how we've improved the build quality and the modular construction of the batteries to ensure that they last longer and perform better. So let's dive inside the box now and we'll have a look at what's inside. When you unbox a Roma Smart 4 battery, you'll find a set of M10 x 12mm bolts with captive washers, a safety sheet, a goodie bag, user manual, and this, the battery test sheet. Now, every battery goes through rigorous testing at the factory, including a 300 amp load test and a full charge and discharge cycle to ensure peak performance. This test document also includes the serial numbers for each cell for verification, which you can also check using the QR code that's printed on the side of the battery. Smart 4 batteries come with a serviceable screw case, which allows easy access for repairs and upgrades. Now, we've made the Smart 4 batteries completely modular. It's so simple that we can strap this battery down to its individual parts and rebuild it in less than 30 minutes. Now, it's something that you can repair yourself if needed. Notice we've added 3 waterproof M12 screw connectors to the case. These ports enable you to link up to 16 batteries together, connect to a Victron GX or other monitoring system, and update the BMS firmware. We've also added a sleep button. Now hold this down for a few seconds to power up the battery, and when you do, the BMS will go into a pre-charge mode for 10 seconds. And this is a new feature. If you have an inverter connected, this will pre-charge the inverter automatically and prevent any current surges. A 5-second press turns the battery off and puts it into sleep mode, which then conserves power during storage. So inside you'll see the new Roma BMS board. In the Smart 3 models, active balancing and Bluetooth were separate modules, but in Smart 4 we've integrated these features into the BMS board itself. This new BMS can provide 300 amps of continuous power and a peak of 450 amps for up to 30 seconds. Now, with more customers shifting away from gas and cooking on electric, we wanted to build in some extra capacity. So this new BMS is 20% more powerful than before. It's also more compact, efficient and reliable. Now, the BMS connects to the cell pack via these flexible copper bus bars. These are much neater than traditional cables. It makes connecting the BMS easier, it helps dissipate heat better than cables, and we've reinforced the BMS and ensured that all parts of the battery can handle that extra power. So thicker bus bars, fewer connections, double or triple bolted brackets. Now you can see that the BMS is connected here with a triple bolt on each side and a long contact plate. Now this is solid, but it's also very easy to replace. Pull out the data connectors at the top, unscrew the battery connector bus bars, and then it's off. Now, Roma was the first battery company in the United Kingdom to introduce active balancing with the Smart 3 range 18 months ago, and honestly it's been an absolute game changer. We've almost eliminated cell over voltage shutdowns during charging, and our batteries are now compatible with just about any lead acid battery charger on the market. We've updated the active balancing features with Smart 4 to make it even better. You now have full control via the Roma Smart app, and you can configure exactly how it's needed. Now, before we take the BMS off, I just want to show you that the chassis of the battery is held together with these steel brackets to protect it with insulation board instead of glue and tape. Everything inside a Roma battery has been engineered specifically and has been built to last. So taking the BMS off, the entire top of the chassis is actually a large heat sink. We've got a thermal pad underneath, and you can see that we've got an air gap going through as well, just to distribute that heat better. Stripping the battery right down to the cell pack itself, we've made a change here, is that instead of using welded bus bars, we've now used these double bolted ones, which are easier to repair, easier to replace, and also add some extra safety from broken welds due to vibration. When it comes to the end of the battery's life, we can actually break these individual cells down now, which makes it a lot easier for recycling. So the cells we use are factory original, brand new grade A cells bought directly from Eve. This 460 amp hour battery is made up of 8 individual 230 amp hour cells that have been matched by capacity and internal resistance. The barcode on the top verifies this, and the serial numbers are also provided on the test sheet and on the battery case QR code. So this is what we mean by grade A+. So here we've put it all back together again, all sealed, and it's good to go. It took me about 15 minutes to do. If I turn the battery pack on, I can now connect via Bluetooth using the Roma Smart app. And there you go, as you can see on the app, everything is now working perfectly. If you have any questions or you want more details, please leave a comment below the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates from Roma.